I just spent the last 30 days in Nigeria, and this blew me away. Let's talk about cash and carry. Cash and carry. In Nigeria, they have this thing called cash and carry. And basically what it means is that if you ain't got the cash, you ain't going home with it. Everything is paid in cash. I mean, your car, your house, your spouse paid in cash. Right. Not your spouse. Everything that you see people with, they bought it cash. There is no credit. There is no mortgage. There is no loans. There are no financing. If you don't have the cash, you are SOL, period. And I was so inspired, first of all, because the level of luxury in Nigeria is elite. I'm talking about driving. There were Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces, Bentleys, Corvettes, G-Wagons. Everywhere I turned, there was luxury in my face. And these people bought it cash. Not only that, let's talk about the real estate. I mean, it's gorgeous. All of the houses were beautiful. I mean, there was no shortcut on the finishing. The construction is premium materials. The finishing is beautiful white tile all throughout the floors. Floor to ceiling tile on every part of the bathrooms. Crown molding on every ceiling. Built-in lighting, fixtures, LED. I even stayed at a house that had an elevator in it. And guess what? They bought it cash. Now, a couple of my thoughts though on cash and carry. I feel like it makes sense why Nigeria is how it is, because if you ain't got the money, you don't have no hope. So you have to hustle. I mean, in Nigeria, I didn't see one lazy beggar. There's no such thing as holding up a sign and hoping somebody gives you money. They're out there on the streets doing everything that they can to make the next dollar. Now, the pros of cash and carry, I think, from an owner standpoint, it's perfect. Let's say you're an owner, for example, or a landlord, okay? Rent and these things of that nature are paid in 1 year intervals. So you don't have to worry about, are they gonna pay me money this month? Or I gotta evict them, X, Y, and Z. Like, you getting your money and that's it. You don't have to worry about foreclosing on somebody. You don't have to worry about repoing somebody's car. Like, you got your money up front. Well, I don't gotta worry about, Auntie May, dang man, I'm short on rent this month and I got all my money up front. If I'm selling a house, you know, or something like that, you don't have to worry about, dang, are they gonna default this month? Is it gonna go back and forth? Like, you get your money cash up front, clean and clear, end of story, that's it. I think for the people who have it, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, where it hurts Nigeria, I think in a couple areas is that one, because of cash and carry, and because the nature of that means if you have it, you have it, and if you don't, you really don't. The gap between those who have it and those who don't have it is tremendous. Why? Because in other places such as America, you have credit. We do have financing, we do have loans, you can get a mortgage. So even if you don't truly got it, you can still live and move around like you have it. You know, you can finance your car, you can finance your house. Shoot, these days you can finance your trips, your vacation, your clothes, you can put everything on a card. So people who, I really don't have the money to buy this car, I can go finance though because I have great credit. And what it allows people to do is still participate in the lifestyle that suggests that they have the money, although they truly did not have the means to afford it outright up front. So I think from a societal standpoint, it's tough because now all of those people who may have had an opportunity to participate in more of your traditional middle class, SOL, you gotta figure it out. And I think the flip side of it is it makes Nigeria a very competitive place because everybody hustles. I mean, you have to go get it. From a country standpoint now, talking about a broader economic scale, I really feel like there's a missed opportunity. And I think if Nigeria could take advantage of some of the things that America has been able to build with credit and different things, it could help the economy as a whole because There's income that can be made within the banking infrastructure from interest. So that could be like, for example, in America, if you take out a mortgage for a house, a lot of the money that you're paying up front is really just interest, believe it or not. And who's making that money? The banks, the system, the government. They're the ones who's pocketing that money. And the banks in Nigeria are not making any money off of interest. And that is a huge boost for the American economy and other global economies that do participate in credit. I think if that's something that could be implemented in Nigeria over time, it would help a lot. Now, how do they get it there? May not be the easiest thing, because what I saw is a lot of the rules are optional. But ultimately, if they are able to figure that out in Nigeria, I think for one, a lot more people will be able to participate. Two, the economy as a whole is going to be boosted tremendously. And three, it can start to level out the playing field and really allow people to live a better quality of life, even if they don't have all of the financial means up front. Ultimately, I would love to hear your thoughts. You tell me what you think. What do you think about cash and carry? What do you think about credit? What do you think about financing and loans and mortgages? If you live in Nigeria, or if you live in US, or even if you're in a completely different country, tell me how it works in your country. What would you like to see? What would you like to bring to your country? Maybe what would you like to get rid of? And I'm curious to see how different economic structures shape the lifestyle and the quality of living where everybody is at. So if you like this type of content, like, comment, share, and I will be back for more very, very soon.